maybe driven by the question, do we have critical mass and the critical interest in exchanging within the community? And I think in RAS we see there is this critical mass of people there. And then governance, it may be more interesting because what I think is indeed there have been changes over the last 15 years, mainly driven by decentralization and by technology and by pressure, increased pressure on land. I mean, technology for land titling, which has dramatically improved and changed. So it may be that the fact that SDC has not been very active in the topic, we may have to, that might change over time. Or it is possible that the topic, because it is of paramount importance, in reality it is of paramount importance, so we may have to give it more consideration in the future. But I don't think that at this point in time we have enough critical mass to get excellent knowledge and to have enough interest to use this knowledge. But it's interesting to have sort of like a group of people spearheading into more experience, into networks with more experience, and then feed it back to SDC and say, hey people, you're missing a topic which becomes workable and is important.
Some people who see themselves as the link between, and this group had an interesting discussion, I'll just take 1 minute, on the importance and the relevance of impact assessment on this topic versus the space to learn oneself. So impact assessment, while it is important, the feeling was that SDC has not worked so much in depth on land governance issues, and impact assessments are required institutionally at this point of time and are important, but it's also important now for us to learn from each other and to have that space. So maybe it's good to have a space in the ARD network for this topic and then link to these more specialized things like ILC and